The underground music scene in Philadelphia is perhaps one of the most integral pieces in the city's artistic and overall aesthetic. Perhaps it is the grunge and grime of the city itself that lends a hand in the tailoring of a music scene that is so uniquely Philadelphian, and the attraction to basement shows and backyard concerts. The scene itself is an eclectic bunch of people trying to break into the music scene. What makes you join the scene, and where do you go from the basements of your friends' brothers' houses and the backyards of your ex's South Philadelphia row home? Field reporter Sydney Schaefer is on the scene with local Philadelphia band Skinny Dip, as well as a member of a Drexel band, poster child, Austin Paragus, to ask these questions on the rise to stardom and more.
I'm Sydney Schaefer, and I'm attempting to decipher the inner workings of Philadelphia's underground basement show scene. For some people, the basement scene is more of an outlet to party. However, Steve Vanyo of Skinny Dip sees it as more of a home away from home.
It's given me a sense of community that I didn't think I'd have originally. Not being from around here, it was nice to meet people that thought the same way I did.
This sense of belonging is what draws many musicians and enthusiasts to this underground scene. However, it is not restricted to just one genre or one demographic of people. Many bands try to branch out into different forms of music to encompass a variety of music lovers. Vanyo explains how his band Skinny Dip is attempting to do just that.
What we're going to try and do is, we're going to try and branch out to audiences that might not be as accustomed to our sound.
Bands in the underground scene are also using a variety of music techniques to stand out among the rest. Derek D'Esso of Skinny Dip explains that dynamic.
I see this basement scene as less of a scene and more of an arms race, as far as, bands fighting bands for spotlight time. People really only focus on a couple bands at a time, so in an oversaturated scene, you really need to stand out and stand proud.
Focusing this effort on standing out among the rest, the ultimate goal of not just Skinny Dip and Poster Child, but the majority of bands in the Philadelphia underground music scene is to one day make it out of the basements. Austin Paragus tells us what he thinks would happen if Poster Child achieves that goal.
As much as we've found a home in the basement scene, I feel like we have to get out of our comfort zone and expand out of it. But still come back every now and then and keep our roots.
For many bands, making it out of the basement scene into smaller venues or even larger ones like Union Transfer is a sign of complete success. Skinny Dip and Poster Child's ultimate goal is to gain a large enough following to be able to tour around the country and possibly the world, playing music for people who want to hear it. However, making it to the big time can also mean, quote-unquote, selling out for some people, which Paragus describes as making music for someone other than yourself. Hitting the big time can come as a surprise to many, but for Vanyo, he can't really see Skinny Dip letting that happen.
The only thing I see us selling out of is CDs and T-shirts.
The premise of the underground music scene isn't just to make it big. It's also about having fun and enjoying good music with good people. Perhaps we will never know exactly how these musicians skyrocket into the big time, but for now, we can find solace in knowing that the workings of Philadelphia's basement scene are fundamental to keeping the city buzzing with life and sound. I'm Sydney Schaefer, Group 2, Section 3, Temple University.